What's up, guys? Mike Will with the California Duelist Association, and I am back at it again today, bringing you another deck profile. Today I'm going to be profiling my Totally Awesome Heroes, featuring Toad, Totally Awesome. Sorry I've been gone for so long, guys. I have been dealing with problems at work, and my data on my phone got shut off, so I had to upgrade my plan to unlimited data. So with that out of the way, I am officially back on the grid, guys. I have this profile for you guys I'm going to be uploading as soon as possible. And then tonight, I will have a duel video from the last week's finals of my locals uploading, and that's going to be crazy. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Without any further ado, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and get into this deck. It's really straightforward. You're playing heroes. You're going to make some unbreakable boards with Dark Law, Totally Awesome, and Rafflesia. Really standard. So starting out the monsters, you go 3 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Basically, your Stratos. You don't need Stratos. Stratos could come back, and I don't think it would see any play. Sorry, everybody who loves Stratos. But this card is all you need. Really broken. If you guys don't already know what it does, basically when it's a special summoned, you can add a quick play change spell card from your deck to your hand, so you search out your mass changes, and then when this hits grave, you can add a hero monster from your deck to your hand that's not Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. So you basically you search out your Bubble Man with this. It's really good. So you have to play 3. Let's you go into Dark Law turn 1, and then of course 3 Bubble Man, because this is the water variant. You have to run 3 Bubble Man. It is essential for your Toad plays, your Totally Awesome plays. Self-explanatory. If you have no cards in your hand, you can special summon him. So you can basically set all your spells and traps, special hit from hand, and then flip up an emergency call or a Rhoda, search another one, special it again, make Bahamut Shark. Pretty straightforward. Next you have 3 Tin Goldfish. 10 Goldfish. If you don't know, when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So basically you want to open up with 10 Goldfish and either Bubble Man or Shadow Mist in hand. To go into your Bahamut Shark or your Dark Law Bahamut Shark. Really standard. This card's better than Goblinberg in this deck because it is water, and like I said, Bahamut Shark is the go-to play. Next, you play Double Summoner Monk for the Dark Law Rafflesia plays. Summoner Monk's just a really good card to see. Honestly, if it was water, it would be the most broken card ever, but it's not, unfortunately. But it's still really good to open up with, still super strong. So that's it for the monsters. I think there's 11 there. Very standard for a hero deck, small monster lineup. Into the spells, you have 3 Hero Lives. You want to see this card in your opening hand. This is one of your combo pieces to make Dark Law Rafflesia Totally Awesome turn 1. Pay half your life points, special summon a hero monster from your deck. Pretty straightforward if you control no monsters. So there you go. 3 Mass Change. Gotta play it. Super broken. Dark Law is too good. Dark Law is the best card in the entire game ever created, ever, period. The end. Dark Law. It's Dark Law, so why wouldn't you run it? Triple E Emergency Call. 3 Rhodas. You know, nothing else. You don't need to say anything else. Triple Rhoda, really good. 3 Insta-Fusion. This card's busted, and a lot of reasons is because basically you make Norden, right? Then you do your crazy Exceeds play. You can Norden, special out Bubble Man, make Bahamut Shark, special summon Toad, right? And then when Toad hits grave, you recycle your Norden back into your extra deck, and then you use Insta-Fusion again. So it's just really strong. You want to play 3. There's no reason not to play 3. You want to open with this card. This is your combo card. So 3 Twin Twister. Back row is a problem for this deck. You want to clear all that pesky back row, especially if you're going second. Twin Twister is just a really strong card. So why wouldn't you run it at 3? Double Desires. I would play a 3rd if I had a 3rd, but 2 is as good as it gets. Honestly, you don't need the 3rd because you really just want to banish this one off the first one and then draw your 2 cards. Really strong though. Once you get your Toad on board and you flip this, you win. It's the best card in the game right now by far. 1 Rhoda. It's a warrior deck, so you play it. 1 Foolish Burial. This essentially is a Rhoda in this deck. So basically, if you already made Dark Law or whatever, and you need a Bubble Man in hand, you activate Foolish, send Shadow Mist to the graveyard, add your Bubble Man, and continue to make nutty boards. So I just like Foolish Burial as another piece to combo off of. Soul Charge. Soul Charge is really broken in Heroes. It's just, it always has been and it probably always will be until it gets banned, so you have to run it. It's just really, really strong. That's it for the spells, guys. On to the traps. I play 1 Quaking Mirror Force. You could probably up this to 2 or 3 if you want to. It's all preference, guys. Personally, I like stopping summons more than I like stopping attacks. But flipping cards face down is really good. This is like your Mirror Force Book of Eclipse, you know, so that's really, really strong. But I opted to run 1, mostly because I only have 1 right now. I mean, I have friends that have others, and I could have borrowed them for the deck, but I just feel like 1 is fine. I mean, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. For your bottomless, for your trap hole targets, for your Flash, you play 2 Floodgate trap holes. This is essentially a Quaking, but a lot earlier. You know, on a Pendulum summon, it's devastating. If they tag out for ABC Dragon Buster, you just flip all 3 ABCs face down with this. It's really strong. And then, of course, 1 bottomless trap hole. So that's the Rafflesia targets right there. And this is just in case like you draw it, like I said. So it's also just a really, really strong trap card. Next, I play Double Dimensional Barrier. This would be a 3rd D barrier if I had it, but I only have 2 right now. This card's auto win. It's so good. Honestly, you make your board and then they try to answer it. You just flip this and they scoop. This is the best card I've ever seen in a long time, probably. I don't know, like Oppression was a good card, but this is the nuts too. So really, really strong. Next, I play Triple Strike, of course. 2nd best trap card in the game next to this one. If this one was a counter trap, it would be the most broken trap card of all time, I think. But it's not. But you can chain it to Twin Twister, so that's really good. But 3 strike, because it's really, really broken. I don't play Warning. Warning's really bad against established boards. So, like, say they already have a Trade Toad on board. And, well, actually, Warning stops Trade Toad, so that's a bad example. But say they have ABC Dragon Buster on board already, and he goes to banish you, banish your monster, or your card, and you have Warning is the only thing protecting you, your Warning is literally dead. So Solemn Strike is so much better in that regard, where it can take care of problem monsters that are already been summoned. And then I bet you guys can guess the last trap is Vanity's Emptiness. The most auto win card in the game right now, so you have to run it. Really, really strong. Trap cards are good this format, run them. I'm not going to bring you guys a side deck today just because I haven't played this in a tournament yet and I haven't built a side deck for it. But basically, the side deck would be pretty standard, like triple cherries, a couple Book of Eclipses, some kaijus, you know, just standard stuff like that. Onto the extra, though, I do have this. Double Darklaw. He's Darklaw is a walking macrocosmos, and he rips a card out of your opponent's hand whenever they try to search. So that's really good. Anki to go into Darklaw and beat over things, push for game. Acid, because there are times when you can make acid and you don't want to regret not running it. So 1 acid. Norden, of course, for your insta fusions. Like I said, you can recycle this with Toad and you can abuse it, so it's really, really good. Double Toad. You don't really need to run 3 because you can just shuffle it back with its own effect, so that's really, really good. Dude, this card's busted, guys. This card is the only reason Heroes are going to be as good as they are right now. I think Heroes could probably hang with the best of them. The only problem Heroes has is the if you get Kaiju'd and then they drop like Regeki. Like, that's like the only problem. You can't really come back from that. So as long as they don't Kaiju Regeki you, you're good. This deck's going to take you all the way, guys, I promise. So Double Toad, really, really strong. Double Bahamut Shark. This is because you can make both of these turn 1, and you can just make Darklaw Double Toad, and your opponent is just like, they scoop. Darklaw Double Toad is like GG, so it's just super strong. Rude Wrath, Rafflesia, Darklaw, Rafflesia, Trade Toad, another unbreakable board. You have to run it, so strong. Floodgate Trap Hole's too good, so is Bottomless. Castell, it's a staple in rank 4s, super, super good. Diamond Dyer, another staple, really strong. Daigusto Emerald is actually, it's really good in this deck because it lets you shuffle back all of your heroes that you've banned, that you've sent to the graveyard. It lets you shuffle back your Sharks and your Trade Toads and stuff that you didn't get back off the Trade Toad effect, and it's just really strong. These last two, obviously Dweller, but you don't have to run Dweller. So this is Utopia, and it's supposed to be Utopia the Lightning, but I'm still a scrub and I don't have one, so I don't want to buy the German for $8. So I'm just like, I'm being lazy in that regard. But basically Utopia Lightning, or Dweller and like Honor Arc, or any other rank 4 you can run. So really strong. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys liked the deck list, man. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. If you guys played on TheCDAygo Pro, or if you guys played on Dev Pro, let me know what you guys think about the deck, man. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. Other than that, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to bring a lot more content soon. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading a duel video tonight with commentary, my first one ever. So try not to butcher me too bad in the comment section on that video. And yeah, guys, other than that, this is Mike with the California Duel Association. I'm signing off. I hope you guys have a good night. Peace.